So, what's the most inspirational story you ever heard that inspired you to write about trucking?
I think the term bobtail. I learned about a bobtail truck
Yeah.
in truck stops. I thought about the metaphor of bobtailing because sometimes if you're not a part of a company, you have to, from my understanding, you have to bobtail to go pick up the load or the trailer, and you're not paid for that time, but you still have to make that trip to then get the job done. So I thought of that as something that we all have to do, right? So if we want to better ourselves, we need to put in the time and the effort, even though we might not be paid for putting in that time and effort if we want to make our lives better in the future. So it's about making that investment. And I wrote the song We've Bobtailed Further For Less. For me, when I wrote that song, I was coming off the road because I couldn't make enough money touring. So I was trying to figure out how I was going to make a living doing what I loved the most. So it's sort of a bittersweet, sort of trying to put in the time, put in the hustle, even though it's at a low point where you're really not making any money, in order to turn the career around.
Sure.
And there are a lot of people dealing with that right now. So, it's an inspirational song, probably for everybody.
I hope so. I'm sure this year has felt like bobtailing for many of us out there. But if we continue on our path, on our road, there's always bright lights at the end. This song is called We've Bobtailed Further For Less. That big old moon graces my rear view like a high beam cascade rig, hauling stone for that morning crew as I stop to rest for my last leg. And this road's running out of city with no expectations or toes, no, she shines to the roots that grip me, with no one to bear the load. Yeah, we've bobtailed further for less, and it looks like we're already dressed to make this right. She said, don't ever stop, son, as she put away the plates with more cold shoulders won. We follow our streets, and this road's running out of heartland. She even puddles on the crown, but these roots cradle a strong stand and won't ever let it down. Yeah, we've bobtailed further for less, and we can't stop now. I must confess, we have to try. It's been miles since dinner. You can't forget to grease the fittings. Constantine, she is parking lot sinners, so I don't forget how to spend my slim winnings. And this road's running out of spirit. She's cracked and full of holes. I believe it's time to commandeer it. Where the roots take hold. Yeah, we've bobtailed further for less. And here is our very best on our minds. We've bobtailed further for less. We have it. We got it in us. So let's get it.